Hello students, how are you all? 10th standard students. In biology we are learning the lesson structural organization of animals. In this chapter we have already learned the structure and morphological characters of leech and also the different organ systems in leech we learned. Then morphological characters of rabbit also we learned in this lesson. So in this video, we are going to continue the organ systems in the rabbits. The rabbits are mammals. They are warm-blooded animals. So what are the two characters, specialized characters in the rabbit as a mammal? They have epidermal hair and mammary glands. So these are the specialized characters in the mammals. So rabbits are herbivorous animals. They are true coelomates. They have a coelomic cavity. What is coelomic cavity? Coelomic cavity separates the body wall and the digestive tract. Now let us learn about the organ systems in rabbit. Different organ systems are functioning in a body of the organisms. So what are the organ systems functioning in the human body? Respiratory system, circulatory system, digestive system, nervous system. So these are the many important organ systems in the body. So like this, in rabbits, we are going to different organ systems. First, digestive system in rabbit. What is digestion? Digestion is the process in which complex food materials are break down into simpler forms. What is the mode of nutrition in rabbits? They are herbivorous animals. They are plant eaters. So they adapt themselves to digest plants. Digestive system in rabbit includes alimentary canal and associated digestive glands. Already you know that alimentary canal consists of mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach. Then stomach leads to small intestine, then cecum, then large intestine. Finally, it opens out into through the anus. Now, let us see the digestive system in rabbit. So, mouth is a transverse slit. This mouth bounded by upper jaw and lower jaw, upper lips and lower lips. Then mouth leads into the buccal cavity. Then the floor of the buccal cavity is occupied by a tongue. It's a muscular tongue. Then jaws bear teeth. Then buccal cavity leads into pharynx. Then esophagus opens into the stomach, followed by small intestine. So stomach opens to the small intestine. Then cecum. Cecum is a thin-walled sac present at the junction of small intestine and large intestine. Then it contains bacteria. Large intestine contains bacteria to digest cellulose. So rabbits have the mode of herbivorous nutrition. So they have bacteria in the large intestine to digest cellulose. Plants contains cellulose. Then small intestine opens into the large intestine. Then large intestine has two parts. They are colon and rectum. Then rectum finally opens outside by the anus. Then what are the digestive glands present in the digestive system of rabbit? Salivary glands in the mouth. Then gastric glands. These gastric glands secreted in the different regions of the stomach. Then liver, bile juice. Then pancreas and intestinal glands. So these are the glands secreting their secretions for digestion. So the secretions of digestive glands help in digestion of food in the alimentary canal. Then dentition in rabbit. Teeth. Teeth are very hard bone-like structures. What are the uses of teeth? For cutting, for tearing and grinding the food materials. So rabbit has two sets of teeth, milk teeth and permanent teeth. So this two sets of teeth pattern is known as diphyodont dentition. In human being also we have two sets of teeth. So milk teeth, after falling the milk teeth, permanent teeth are appears. Then in rabbit the teeth are different types. 4 types of teeth. So this dentition is called heterodont dentition. Hetero means different. So 4 different kinds of teeth are present. So then dentition is heterodont dentition. In rabbit only 3 kinds of teeth are present. Canine teeth are absent. Look at here. Here dental formula of the rabbit is there. This dental formula is the simple method to represent the teeth of a mammal. So dental formula of rabbit is I. I means incisors. Incisors 2/1. In the upper jaw 2 incisors. In lower jaw 1 incisor teeth. Then next C. C is the canine teeth. Canine teeth are absent in rabbit. Then PM, premolar teeth 3/2. Upper jaw 3 premolars and lower jaw 2 premolars. Then M means molar teeth. In the upper jaw 3 molar teeth and in the lower jaw 3 molars are. So we can written as 2033 in the upper jaw, 1023 teeth are in the lower jaw. Look at this diagram. In this diagram, upper jaw and lower jaw In between the incisors and premolar, there is a gap. So the gap between the incisors and premolar is called diastema. This diastema helps in mastication and chewing. So chewing the food by this gap in between the incisors and premolars. So what type of dentition in rabbit? Heterodont dentition, because they have different kind of teeth. Then what is the dental formula? 2033 in the upper jaw, 1023 in the lower jaw. Next, respiratory system of rabbit. What is respiration? Yes, respiration is the process in which breathing and gaseous exchange takes place. In rabbit, respiration takes place by a pair of lungs, left and right lungs. So these are light spongy tissues. These lungs are located in the thoracic cavity. So this thoracic cavity is bound dorsally by the vertebral column. The dorsal side of the thoracic cavity enclosed by vertebral column, and ventral side by the sternum. In the chest region, the ventral side by the sternum, and lateral sides, the two lateral sides are by the ribs. So on the lower side of the thoracic cavity is the dome shaped diaphragm. So this makes the chest box. Each lung is enclosed by a double-walled membranes, that is pleura. So atmospheric air passes through the external nostril and nasal passages into the pharynx. So through the nostrils, air passes through the pharynx. Then from the pharynx, air passes through the glottis into the windpipe. The anterior part of the windpipe is larynx. This larynx is known as voice box. So with its wall supported by four cartilaginous plates. Then inside the larynx, vocal cords are present. So this vibrations only causes the production of sound. So the larynx leads into trachea or windpipe. Then tracheal walls are supported by rings of cartilage. These rings of cartilages help in the free passage of air. So what is the functions of tracheal walls? Tracheal walls are supported by rings of cartilage which helps in the free passage of air. Then epiglottis. Epiglottis is the lid-like structure. This lid-like epiglottis prevents the entry of food into the trachea through the glottis. Then trachea divides into branches called the bronchi. So one entering into each lungs. So two branches of bronchi enters into each lung and furtherly dividing into branches called bronchioles. So these bronchioles end in alveoli. So at the end of the bronchioles, there are some bag-like structures are there. These are alveoli. Alveoli are the functional unit of the lungs. Through the alveoli only exchange of gases takes place. Then respiratory events consist of two processes. What are they? Inspiration. Inspirations means breathe in, and expiration, breathe out. So this respiratory events, inspiration and expiration, allowing exchange of gases. What are the gases exchanged? Oxygen and carbon dioxide. So inspiration is active process while expiration is a passive process. So this is the structure of alveoli. Bronchioles terminated. Then at the end of the bronchioles, the sacs are there, that is alveolar sacs. In this alveolar sacs, exchange of gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place. So dear students, today we learned digestive system and respiratory system in rabbits. The upcoming videos we can see remaining organ systems. Thank you.